Welcome to the video. It's Wednesday, July 11th, 12th. It's the 12th, by the way. July 12th, and I don't have much planned. I got some work to do as well as eventually going to the gym. But, I wanted to talk a little bit about staying full during a cut. So, like, if you're in a caloric, if you're in a caloric deficit and you're having a hard time staying full or like suppressing your appetite or something, I'm gonna show you a few little tips that I found to make it a lot easier to stay full longer and kind of avoid your appetite taking control of your gains. So, first thing on the list would be to eat breakfast as late as possible. It's 10:30 now, and I'm just now eating breakfast. Been up for a couple hours, but the reason for this is if you wait longer in the day to have your first meal, then you'll be fuller until later in the day. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to put up with being hungry first thing in the morning, but if you can handle that, then this works out great. Another thing would be to drink a lot of liquids with your meals. So I have this coconut drink that's got 10 calories in the whole bottle. I got a water, and then I'm drinking some like fat-free chocolate milk. That's just gonna help you feel fuller at the time and also stay fuller longer. Another thing that I like to do, like I have these hash browns here. Those are good because there's a lot of food for how much is in it. Like these hash browns right here, I think this is 200 grams. There's like 35 carbs in all of this. And that's quite a bit of food. It's a lot of volume in your food. And so that's going to help me stay fuller, longer, as well as I get to actually eat more, which is, enjoyable. S'mores or red velvet? S'mores it is. It's about 12 o'clock. I ate an hour and a half ago, and I'm running hungry again, but I wanted some ice cream. And this wonderful Halo Top is 320 calories for an entire pint, 10 grams of fat, 64 carbs, and 20 grams of protein if you eat the whole pint. But yeah, so it's actually very good for macros if you are looking for a low fat ice cream. Only problem is it's like $5 a pint. But, that's what all the cool kids are doing these days. It's trendy, so that's why I eat it. And it's freaking good, dude. It smells good. If you go subscribe right now, I'll mail you this entire pint of ice cream. I'm serious. I will. I'm being serious. It's time for another tip. Okay, so my next tip would be to eat snacks. Now, I guess you could call this a snack, 320 calories. And I'm eating 2,200 today. So, in the grand scheme of things, yes, it is a snack-sized meal. I wouldn't recommend eating it an hour and a half after you eat breakfast like I did, but I wanted ice cream, so I went for it. You'd probably be better off to wait another hour or two, and then once you eat this, it'll keep you fuller a little bit longer, so you can push off that next larger meal. Because after this ice cream, I'll have about 1,400 calories left, and that'll be enough to keep me full throughout the rest of the day. That way I'm not ever too hungry. It's all gone. Dang, I want some more. My next tip to you would be to get in your protein as soon as possible in the day. I don't particularly like it because it's disgusting, but it is a very good source of a lean protein. I think there's like 8 ounces. There's like 50 grams of protein to like a gram or 2 of fat, which is excellent as far as those ratios go. But I'm not a big fan of it. But my next tip, like I said, is to eat your protein earlier in the day. It's about 2:45, and after this I'll only have about 50 grams of protein left. So then I think I have like 50 grams of protein, close to 50 fat, like 47 fat, and then like 60 or 70 carbs. I'm also gonna have 2 2 pastry Pop-Tarts with the meal. 2:45 in the afternoon, like I said. So that means I'll probably go down to the gym at about 4 o'clock. You know, I actually did wake up with a cold yesterday morning, more or less of a cold. My throat was kind of scratchy, kind of sore, like it would be a day or two before I get a cold, which is what normally happens. I normally get like some throat stuff, and then the next day I wake up sneezing or runny nose, drainage all up north. But I woke up with a sore throat yesterday, and today I actually feel pretty much 100%, knock on wood. But I was kind of getting worried because I have a trip coming up to Hawaii. If you didn't already know, make sure you subscribe. And leaving a week from Friday, so it's Wednesday now, so a week from Friday, and I didn't want to have a cold on that trip just because it would make it a whole lot less unenjoyable. But it looks like whatever I had yesterday was some kind of allergies, but you know, honestly, I feel perfectly fine today. My throat doesn't hurt at all. I kind of woke up a little congested, but after I took a shower, that all went away, and I'm feeling fine now. So let's pray that it doesn't come back and turn into anything. Okay, I lied about going to the gym. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go now because I got stuff to do later, but it's freaking hot. 101. Just kidding, 100. That's new. So my 4th or 5th or 10th or whatever tip this is for staying hungry on a cut when you're in a caloric deficit is to volume eat. Now there's a few ways that we can do this. One of the best ways is with fruits and vegetables. I count fruits, I don't count vegetables, macro-wise. So if I eat some fruits, some strawberries, I am going to count that, or like a banana, I'll count. But if I have like broccoli, carrots, whatever vegetables it is, I don't count that. And also, you do need to be having fruits and vegetables every day to hit your micronutrient goals as well as your macronutrient goals. I personally make a smoothie pretty much every single day just to get my macros out of the way, and then I'll count all the fruit and like the yogurt and milk that I put in, but I don't count the spinach, which is normally all that I put in it. I'm not gonna eat any vegetables now just because that's too much work, but if, you know, like if you're struggling to stay full for very long in your cut or whatever, add more fruits and vegetables. And you know, you don't necessarily have to count fruits. The only reason I do is because they have sugar in them, and you know, you want to count the carbs. At least I do. Now, you don't need to if you don't want to. And also, I don't recommend you count greens. Most people don't count their vegetables just because they don't. The thing with counting your vegetables, it's easy to not, you know, eat them at all because you don't want to go over on your macros. So if you take that, you know, you kind of take that negative initiative out of the equation, then it's a lot easier for you to be like, all right, I'll eat some vegetables because they're not gonna put me over, or they're not gonna get me too close to my overall daily goal. So I'd just eat vegetables, you know, don't count them, count your fruits maybe, I don't know. Okay, my next and final tip would be to drink diet soda. Now you might be thinking, dude Alex, I'm scared of aspartame. And if that's the case, drink diet soda without aspartame. Now the reason I say to drink diet soda is because the carbonation helps you feel fuller, longer. However, it's also going to make you feel more bloated, so if you're worried about that, then don't drink diet soda. But if you drink the diet soda, then you don't have to worry about consuming the carbs because there is none. But if you're drinking like a regular Dr. Pepper, you're going to have a lot of carbs in it compared to a diet Dr. Pepper. Now you can drink Dr. Pepper and fit it into your macros, but I personally don't think that Dr. Pepper is that much better than diet Dr. Pepper to where I want to use 40 or 50 carbs on it. So personally, I'd rather just drink a diet Dr. Pepper instead of, you know, drinking the carbs there. But yeah, That carbonation's gonna help you stay fuller longer, dude. Now, it's time to go get some drone footage.